Hey,
Yo,
real question. Casanova put up on his Twitter. He said, "Listen, he basically asked the people, said, what would y'all do if y'all was in my position?" Type shit, right?
you know what he about to do, right? He's trying to soften the pillow.
Nah, he not about to tell. He too gangster for that. He way too
Um,
gangster for that. Nigga, Casanova, that's the big eight, nigga.
yo, what's gangster to you, son?
Nigga, Casanova was stabbing niggas. He was running down. He was robbing all type of niggas. Hold on. Unlike you, he was he was doing so much in the street. Like, he's been to jail like a million more times than you. You feel me? So,
Yeah, general population. Yeah, they provide a special jail. Yo, act. People
yeah.
don't want to hear when I talk. I talk facts, nigga.
Yeah, well, I do think the streets is hypocritical. Like in reality, niggas don't really want that. Like, they
Nigga,
don't.
fuck this, nigga. Niggas so loyal to these streets. Casanova haven't got a fucking visit yet, nigga.
Well,
You loyal?
hold on. It's COVID though.
Don't
It's
talk
COVID.
about
How
it.
you gonna visit a nigga? It's COVID.
Huh?
Were you getting visits like that? Nigga's COVID.
Yes, nigga, I was getting visits, nigga. There's a fucking glass, nigga. There's a glass that fucking Rachel will come and sit in front of. There's no personal contact at all. Stop making excuses for these niggas.
Do you think that rap niggas would really just switch up on him like that?
Yo, bro, why hasn't he got a visit yet? What's the excuse?
Everybody. So you trying to tell me not one of them niggas at the Rock Nation brunch with him, dancing, laughing, ain't pull up to check on him?
I mean, he would have posted it. He would have been like, real nigga, thank you for coming, showing love. Don't you think?
I do think so, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he's gonna. I think he posted that to explain why he turned himself in. I can't see him telling because again, I hear your situation. We ain't hear nothing about his situation that might have told us like, yo, his dudes was doing him foul. Looked like they were all in one accord. You know what I mean?
What's good, family? Smash the like button and subscribe. So, we just heard there from SNITCH9 and Akademiks spitting game on the Casanova 2 times situation. Now, for those of you man who don't know, Casanova came on the gram and aired out his emotions, saying he ain't getting no visits, people don't care, people ain't checking for him the same way, etc, etc. Now, I haven't done a video on that situation in its own right, so I'll give my opinion. The bottom line is, Casanova found himself back in jail. One of the reasons was because he himself was visiting convicted criminals who are sitting down for the next 30 years, and he got caught talking a whole bunch of gang shit on the wiretap whilst he was in the jail. So with that in mind, from Casanova's point of view, he shouldn't be shocked. We know the feds don't play games. They're rounding up people for fun. So why would you want any of your squad who ain't been dragged into this situation yet to be coming to check you? Because it's hot, it's bait. I'm not even sure what's a successful rapper doing visiting bum street dudes. I don't care what set you think you're with. There's a time to grow up. These people have got kids, you've got a wife. What's more important? Your alleged big homie or being out of jail? Because it seems to me these cats are more interested in going back to jail. I think they like it there. I really do. I think they enjoy it. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because for me, yeah, personally, if I've got a woman and a child and a house and a career, I've got too much stuff going on to be worrying about the big homies who post up in jail. If you're in jail, yeah, 9 times out of 10, you're there for a reason. You don't need no visit. Write him a letter. Give him a phone call. What are you going in there for? And not only that, if you did, let's say you did visit someone, yeah. What are you doing? Talking that street stuff. These people are slow. Casanova caught on the IG, DMing street, talking a whole bunch of street-ish on the gram. What? Where did they do that at? I've been saying this for a while. These people are sloppy. They're the worst kind. And that's why I conclude they must love jail, because it don't make no sense. Anyway, back to today's video. Casanova, a little while ago, sent a social media post out saying, oh, people ain't checking for me the same, I ain't getting no visits, rah, 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 rah. Well, number one, COVID's happening, so we don't know, I don't know what angle it's going at here. In the time of COVID, visits are going to be limited anyway. Number two, even if there was visits, why would you want your own people coming in and baiting you up? So this for me is questionable. And on that regard, I do kind of agree with 6IX9. What's Casanova's angle here? What's he getting at? Well, why ain't people checking for me? It's almost like the only way you'd put that out publicly is if, in my opinion, you're looking to flip. Because what reaction is he trying to... When people do things, when people say things on social media, 9 times out of 10, they're looking for some reaction. So for Casanova to come out and say, oh, all my people have abandoned me, all my people ain't sticking by me, this is actually the same playbook that 6IX9 had, remember? Not as bad or not as aggressive, but 6IX9's playbook was, oh, they slept with my baby mama and, oh, they kidnapped me. See what I'm trying to say? This is the same line of words, not as aggressive, but the same kind of, oh, look, my team's abandoned me. My team ain't holding it down with me. It's all the same, out of the same box of tricks. But we'll see if he'll stand tall or not. Before going into jail, he's talking about he's the big ape and he's the big this, the big that. We'll see how big you are then, because Mel Murder tried that. And Shotty, both of them two talking about they're the big this, the big that. The judge slammed down the hammer. And to be honest, they got relatively short time, 10, 15 years. I'm talking, you could be getting 30, 40, 50. They should be grateful. And all of that gangster stuff went flying out the courtroom. They start crying. And listen, I've never been in jail myself, but I can imagine it's not nice, but you've got to understand the system. The system, rightly or wrongly, is out to get you. It surely ain't trying to help you. But it's too late. People go in there and say, oh man, the system got me down. The system got another brother down. Well, it didn't really. You had ample opportunity and no one in the West. If you're living in America or Europe, you ain't got no excuse to be complaining about not having opportunity. Everyone got the same opportunity. No one's really starving because there's social security and whatever else. No one's really having it that hard in Europe or the UK. And if you think you have, I suggest you go and take a trip. Rather than buying them chains, go and take a trip to Africa and other countries in certain parts where they don't have nothing. Where people can't afford to go to school and can't afford to eat. Then you can talk about hard and have an excuse. All these hood buggers who run around poisoning their community, causing a whole bunch of whatever else, they're in jail where they need to be. And if you're a successful entertainer and you still can't help yourself, because the whole reason people say they go to jail is, I couldn't help, it's a struggle, and you're out of the struggle. So what's your excuse? What's Casanova's excuse of finding himself again in the jail? It comes down to ego and what he wants to do. He made a whole bunch of decisions. And that's fine. Listen, I respect it. If you want to be a hood dude and you're happy to ride with that, then that's good for you. But don't be complaining now. You wanted to be hood. You wanted to be Team Ape. You got caught up. And now you're questioning where your team at. Well, you knew this is the game you're playing. Do you want your team to end up in the same situation as you, coming to visit you in jail, and then, you know what I'm saying, catching... Yeah, that don't make no sense. You made your bed, lay in it. What SNITCH9 is saying about, I think he's going to fold. I think it's 50-50. We're going to see what Cass is going to do. Is he going to fold? Is he not going to fold? I wouldn't like to speculate at this point in time, but I can't imagine him doing 15, 20 years. I really can't. Especially not being that successful as he is. I think it's too easy. It's too easy to roll. He said recently in the last few days, I'm innocent. The reason I handed myself in is because I'm innocent. Well, the feds don't, 99.9% of the time, the feds don't play games for the sake of it. If they bring you in, they've got you. You're already got. And let's get something straight as well. It's not like Cass was moving smartly or moving smoothly. He was sloppy, like most of the people are out here. Sloppy as you like. Running around thinking it's all a big game. And in this particular occasion, you lost. You got a big L to hold. Will he carry it through? Like Bobby? We don't know. If I had to guess now, I'd probably say not, but we'll see. We'll see. A 7 bid that Bobby got, 6, 7 years, ain't too bad. Cass looking at 10, 15, 20, 25. It's one of them ones. And the fact he's put this message out, oh, people ain't coming to see me, that looks a lot like scene setting. That 6IX9INE script. Oh, they slept with my baby mum. Oh, they kidnapped me. But it'll be what it'll be. We'll soon find out for sure.